JeVon should be the fourth man in Seth Rollins' faction. I know the internet hates it, but that's why I love it. What if Naomi cashes in Money in the Bank for Bianca Belair? Welcome to Allison Analysis. I'm Ben Allison, an autistic wrestling fan who quite frankly never shuts the hell up, and I've analysed last night's episode of Friday Night SmackDown, and here are my 5 key findings. In at number 5, what if Naomi cashes in Money in the Bank for Bianca Belair? This has never been done before and would certainly divide opinion, but what if Naomi was to cash in to try and earn back the trust and respect of Bianca and to try and give her the opportunity to become champion? From here, Bianca could either win and then start trying to take advantage of Naomi as the weeks go on, and eventually Naomi turns back on her, and we eventually lead to perhaps a triple threat match at WrestleMania between Belair, Naomi, and Cargill. Or Belair could very simply just refuse to take advantage, and then Naomi could completely crash out because she has wasted her Money in the Bank briefcase and been the first women's Money in the Bank winner to actually fail a cash-in. I understand this is a little bit out there. This is going to be a controversial one, and one which definitely, like I said, would divide opinion. But honestly, I think it could work. In at number 4, are we building towards JC Mateo and Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso? Solo suddenly trying to help Jimmy Uso after spending a year basically beating him up every single week makes it clear to me that they are building towards putting Solo back with Jimmy. But the fact that JC did try and attack Jimmy last night before Solo stopped him, it does make me think maybe he doesn't agree with Solo's tactics here. And at this point, we know Jacob Fatu doesn't agree. I mean, this guy is basically 1 foot away from just completely turning on Solo. But what if Fatu and JC work together? The issue here, and to be honest, it is quite a big issue, is that I do think fans would cheer for Jacob Fatu over Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso, so I'm not entirely sure how this would work. However, I really am looking forward to seeing Jimmy Uso teaming with Solo Sikoa once again, and then eventually Jey Uso as well. Seeing those 3 brothers together in a WWE ring, that would honestly just be such a great moment and such a feel-good moment as well. In at number 3, JeVon should be the 4th man in Seth Rollins' faction. Hear me out on this one. Seth Rollins says that his faction is about the future. Well, if it is really about the future, then they need somebody like Randy Orton was in Evolution. Somebody under the age of 25 who's going to be in WWE for the next 2 decades and a half. And last night, JeVon proved that he is ready for the main roster. Yes, he is a natural babyface, but you can turn him backface at a later date very, very easily. He is 21, now it's time to see if he can play that heel role as well. And this would immediately make him a main event star. And if there's any questions marks about whether or not he is ready, he will be learning under Paul Heyman, under Seth Rollins. He'll be fine. WWE will then have 2.5 decades to take advantage of him to get a return on their investment. And honestly, I think he's going to earn them an absolute bucket load of money and earn an absolute bucket load of money for himself while he's at it. I mean, Breakker and JeVon could honestly main event multiple WrestleMania main events together, and setting it up like this while they are both young, I think it would be incredible. But before we do get into the top 2 key findings, I have a favor to ask, and that favor is that you guys please leave a like, subscribe, and a comment. I cannot exaggerate enough how much that helps us on these videos. Seriously, it sends it out to more people, and that does us the world of good. We've been absolutely grinding on this YouTube channel the last year or so, and we are still trying to grow it. We do daily live streams every single day, 8 p.m. UK, 3 p.m. Eastern in America, and 12 p.m. Pacific in America. Every single day, it's live, we show your comments throughout, and I hope to see you guys there. Thank you so much. In at number 2, it looks like Joe Gasey and Dexter Lumis are going to be the next tag team champions. Last week, we wondered why the Wyatt Six attacked the tag team division. Then earlier on in the night last night, I wondered the same thing once again. But Uncle Howdy's promo, well, it cleared it all up. He said that they are not going to stop the attacks until they get what they are owed. And what are they owed? I reckon that is a shot at those tag team titles. Now, I'm going to be honest for a second, I'm not the biggest fan of this, and the reason for that is I feel the Street Profits deserve a much longer reign. Plus, I feel like the SmackDown Tag Team division is in such a healthy state right now that there are so many dream matches I want to see again and again and again, and that's actually what I want to see, and this Wyatt stuff almost feels like it's kind of taking away from that. And this is coming from somebody who really likes the Wyatt Six, I truly do, but I'd much prefer it if this was happening on Monday Night Raw, and doing this exact storyline with the Creeds, with the New Day, with the tag team divisions over there would actually make a lot more sense to me. The Wyatts feuding with the New Day, I mean, there's a lot of ground they could cover, and I would love that. Now, I'm guessing the reason they are not doing that is because they want the New Day to be tag team champions for a very long time. And in at number 1, sorry guys, but Logan Paul and John Cena together are gold. I know the internet hates it, but that's why I love it. It makes perfect sense. Plus, we know John Cena and Logan Paul have done so much together outside of WWE over the past 12 months. So many different podcasts. Logan Paul was on John Cena's interview show. I mean, honestly, it makes the world of sense. And John Cena wants to ruin wrestling. And what better way to ruin wrestling than having Logan Paul be the next face of professional wrestling? It all links up really, really well, and it is so annoying, it is so easy to dislike, and therefore they are doing their heel work really, really well. I cannot exaggerate how much I prefer this instead of John Cena teaming with Travis Scott or something like that, which I still think they are probably going to do down the line, but this makes 10 times more sense to me. But, and it is a big but, the one thing I really didn't like about this segment was Jey Uso's entrance. I mean, it feels like it is getting longer and longer every single week, and I like Jey Uso. Jey Uso is getting too much hate, but come on, his entrance cannot take like 5 to 7 minutes, even including an ad break. One round of yeets is more than enough, then maybe do another round once WWE is off the air or something like that. But for the television audience, you only need one round of yeets, that's enough. But that's enough about my thoughts on last night's episode. Let's get onto the thoughts which you guys have submitted to us via our Instagram broadcast channel. Up first, we got one from B Squared himself, Bobby Batista, who has sent in that the high is Julia teasing that she is going after Zelina Vega. I mean, that would be an absolute banger, no doubt about it, Bobby. And the low point, and I also completely agree on this one, no Pretty Deadly. Where are my boys? Where are the Yes Boys? They should be holding that tag team gold right now. Up next, we got one from Shardy, who is saying that Cena and Logan Paul is the pairing that he never wanted, and that's exactly why it is gold, Shard. Listen, I get it's frustrating, but it is bringing eyes to the product, and again, you want them to get their asses beat. It is doing exactly what it is meant to do. Melissa.Robinson05 is saying the high point is Bianca Belair back on TV. Absolutely delightful to see that, no doubt about it. And the low point was Logan Paul being on TV. Okay, it's a bit of a common theme here, isn't it? Jose99 says the high point was Naomi's promo and her somehow getting away with a crime. Yeah, the fact that she just broke into Bianca Belair's parents' house and that was just, pretty much glossed over immediately. That was quite funny. I mean, she's basically doing a Hangman Page minus the fire. But the low point was Zelina Vega versus Alba Fire. I mean, Zelina Vega's having a rough few weeks. I'm a big Zelina Vega fan, but yeah, it's not been a good few weeks. And last but very certainly not least, we have one from @Jack_X4_4, who says that he is really enjoying the Bloodline storyline at the minute, and Fatu getting more and more annoyed with Solo Sikoa each week has reignited his interest in Solo. Fatu versus Solo ? We are definitely leading to that. But honestly, I'm just really glad that some people are buying into this storyline and enjoying it. Because personally, I am, but I have seen a lot of fans online saying, they're not really that interested in it. But Jake Fatu is undoubtedly a star, and Solo Sikoa still has that potential to be one as well. And I do think as a babyface, his ceiling is actually going to be a lot higher, because he's actually really funny too. And that's why I'm so excited for him finally teaming up with the Usos and seeing those three brothers teaming together. But overall, I did really enjoy last night's episode of Friday Night SmackDown. It felt a lot less filler compared to recent weeks. Everything was heading in the right direction, and it did not feel like 3 hours as well, which is a big compliment when over the last few months, SmackDown's felt like it's been 4 hours quite a lot of the time. So honestly, I'll give it a thumbs up overall. But what did you guys think of the show? As I always say, my opinion is anything but gospel. Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. I always read to them. I try to reply to them all as well. But have a fantastic weekend, guys. And make sure you check out tomorrow on the Wrestling Republic YouTube channel, 8 p.m. UK, 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, the final of Wrestling Republic's King and Queen of the Quiz. Looking forward to seeing you guys there. Peace.